Welcome back in. It is time for Money Tuesday. And what does Money Tuesday this week have to do with TikTok? Well, TikTok, in case you don't know, is a very popular social media app these days. And there are some financial experts on there who give financial advice from time to time, including about mortgages. Stewart Welch joins us now from the Welch Group to tell us a little bit more about this latest video that we've been hearing about. Stewart, good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Mike.
You and I actually talked about this a little bit as well, but for folks who don't know, some of the videos that have gained a lot of attention are guys who put up on a chart why it's smarter to do a 30-year mortgage instead of a 15-year, which I know goes against the advice of some other financial experts. So, Stewart, what do you say?
Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting thing, and the math actually makes sense, and it makes sense for a couple of reasons. One is really low mortgage rates. So a 30-year mortgage is about 3%, and the other reason is the the difference between the interest rate on a 30-year and a 15-year is very, very small. So it's about 2.5% versus 3%. So it begins to make sense. And Mike, the concept is if you're buying a house, instead of doing a 15-year, do a 30-year and take the money and invest the difference. Now, what makes this work is first of all, you have to invest the difference, and it has to be in the stock market. So it can't be in fixed income because you're not earning anything in fixed income. Historically, stocks have earned, 9%. So we can talk a little bit about what that kind of result might look like.
Let's talk about what it would look like. And when you talk about the difference, you're talking about the difference in the monthly payment. Obviously, if you're paying a 30-year, the payment monthly is going to be lower than a 15-year. So you get that extra money. Tell us what you should do with it and how the math works out.
Yeah, let's do a quick example. Let's take a $200,000 mortgage. If you did the difference between a 30 and a 15, you would have about $500 extra money. If you took that money and you put it in the stock market, and in fact you earn 9%, and you let it go for 30 years, then you would actually have $900,000. That's a big number. Yeah. Now, you would have paid some more interest because of the 30 higher rate and over a longer period of time of about $60,000. So you can make that work all day long. I think one of the things that's really important is you're not going to earn 9% every year. It's going to be up and down, so your results are going to vary. And it's a scary ride, so you've got to be committed to staying the distance through thick and thin. And I think the final thing is if you can invest in, say, a Roth IRA where you don't have tax implications, that money grows tax deferred and you can eventually take it out tax free. That gives you a super big plus up on that strategy.
And that latter advice, in fact, has been a lot of folks have agreed on that in terms of on TikTok apps. Interesting perspective there on the numbers, Stewart, because we've heard for years, hey, now everybody's different. Some people just may want to own that home and get the payments done quickly, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it is interesting looking at those numbers. Thank you very much, Stewart.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, that is Stewart.